Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 22 and we are continuing with our season of 2009 with Marco Melandri on the Kawasaki, but this time it's time for round 9 of the championship. It's time for the Portuguese GP of Estoril. Now a second row start for us here in Estoril. Pedrosa in pole with our championship rival Stoner there in second. We're going to get a good launch off the line here with power setting 1. We're going to try and go round the outside of Pedrosa if we can. Hard on the brakes. Into turn 1. The whole shot goes to the Italian. This is the dream start from the second row, already up into the top position. Great start for us as Pedrosa and Stoner drop to second and third. Now we already got a 0.6 of a second lead, but as I've mentioned in a lot of previous videos, is that the AI tend to get stronger towards the latter stage of the race, so don't expect us just to be in this position now and be ending with a nice funky lead. I think we're going to be caught up and I think it's going to be a wild one, so make sure you're still subscribed and you're still tuned for the rest of this race. Now of course, if you're not aware, we are only using power setting 1 for this championship. It keeps things interesting against the hardest difficulty AI and just makes the content more interesting, because if I get away to the front and dominate, it's just not as fun. Now, I absolutely adore the circuit of Estoril and immediately felt great jumping upon this bike and jumping upon this track. I love playing it in Superbike 22 and especially like it here in MotoGP. But there is a little bit of a problem with that chicane. It seems to be the AI tend to crash a lot. We've already seen Vermeulen go down and I've seen a hecton in the practice, the qualifying and even in the warm-up. There was a lot of crashes into that chicane. I am wondering if that chicane of death will strike someone today. I guess we'll find out, won't we? I'm looking quite confident at the front. 1 second is the advantage to Danny Pedrosa in second, who's really come on strong towards the latter stage of this championship. Quick reminder, there is only 11 rounds in this particular championship that I've made up. So we are here in round 9, 2 more after this one. These points matter the most. And if Pedrosa can keep getting more points, he can get a nice finish towards the end of the season. Of course, as mentioned already, Stoner is our biggest threat. Currently 9 points behind us. We did have a small lead of 11 points, which was reduced somewhat after the tyre gamble in Brno in yesterday's video. Now, of course, it was a great race and I very much enjoyed it, but unfortunately we did have an issue with the tyres, so I didn't take that gamble here today. Medium front, medium rear is a combination I quite like here in MotoGP 22, so we should be quite stable. 2.4 seconds the gap has risen to now. I am surprised. I really felt like the AI would catch me up by now. The qualifying times was close, the practice was close. Are they going to... Oh, the chicane of death has caught out another victim. This time it was Colin Edwards. If that takes our championship threat, this championship it could be decided quicker than a lot of us expected. As we now go into the Parabolica section for the second time of asking, we are beginning to pull away. This could be the ultimate dominating victory. I don't know, I don't want to get my hopes up or put you off, because maybe they don't. Maybe they catch me up, who knows. 2 seconds is the gap to Pedrosa. His teammate Dovizioso is down there in 6th. Ooh, now risen to 5th, right on cue goes the number 4. Is he going to match his number in a moment and take Lorenzo? Of course, 2 riders in real life aren't exactly friends. I'm sure they're not going to be fighting cleanly for that 4th position. Quick shout out to Gabor Talmashi. Right as on ground cue there. He's actually battling with Tony Elias. Gabor Talmashi, the Hungarian. Name a time when we had a Hungarian in MotoGP apart from Gabor Talmashi. I'll wait. A rare honour for the Hungarian, but a little bit deep into the interior section of the Parabolica. That has cost Melandri time. 1:36.016 was the previous lap. We certainly won't be getting close to that lap time here. The graphic on the map, it does depict that there's quite a lot of riders separated here. From what, the 2 podium positions behind me to the next 10 riders, it's pretty bunched up behind there. Into the final part. Oh, was that the chicane of death that caught another one? Could very well be. But into the right-hand side now. We'll get prepared for the long straight. Still using the first power setting. Effectively, power saving mode is attached to the Kawasaki right now. And it's not going to stop us. It's not deterring us. But 1.2, 1.3 is the gap from Pedrosa. Are they closing in? That's a late braking move into turn 1. Onto the outside of the circuit. Should be some sort of track limit warning like we got earlier on. But a 1.3 seconds is still the advantage for the number 33. Melandri looking cool, looking confident. Just a couple of mistakes so far, but nothing too major. As long as we don't crash, I think we're alright. But if that gap breaches the second mark, that's when the advantage and the momentum goes to the rider in second rather than the person in first. So Melandri's still got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot of work to do. Let's make no bones about it. Gotta keep on cracking on. Keep on keeping on. Keep churning out the lap times. Into the right-hand side, we'll go for another difficult apex. Better not to go too tight to this one. Try and run it deeper into Orella and then bring on the power. The same can be applied here, and I've completely mucked it up. Straight into turn 8, mucking it all up by going across the apex. And the chicane of death! The chicane of death! Issue an evil laugh. Because the chicane of death has taken Danny Pedrosa and Casey Stoner. Oh my goodness. I knew something was going to happen. Either I was going to get caught up, either I was going to crash, or the chicane of death would claim more victims. And it has. The chicane. It struck again, ladies and gentlemen. Will it strike once more? We need to be really careful into that chicane now. We have to be so tentative to make sure we don't mess it up. We're looking alright for now, but unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get that battle that we expected. Is Lorenzo and Dovi really going to pull in a 3-second advantage? Answers in the comments section down below. I guess don't speak too soon though, because you never know what's going to happen. We have 2.5 laps remaining here in the terrific circuit of Estoril. And let me tell you guys, controversial or not, I'd like it if MotoGP were to replace Portimao and bring back Estoril. I love this circuit. I think it's fantastic. Really good. Great viewing angles as well from the crowd. Do believe we've had some people in our DrAce Ace Academy server in the Discord server who've been here a couple of times. So shout out to the Portuguese fans. Bringing on the power coming out of Orella, well away from touching the green. This time into the chicane of death. Into Gancho for turn 9. Into turn 10. We look pretty calm and collected. But the chicane of death has collected more. Oh, Lorenzo and Dovi. The second and third places are jinxed. And speaking of that Hungarian, the unlikely podium finisher is right there in third place. But look at Pedrosa. Oh my goodness. He went down in the chicane of death, the COD, and has now arrived to 4th. Wow. That's incredible. And that was a very nice braking move into turn 1. You can tell someone's got his mojo back for MotoGP 22. And now Randy De Punier back on the podium. It's been a while for him. Back-to-back podiums from Laguna Seca and Donington, I think it was. So this will be a third podium for the LCR team with Randy De Punier at the helm. Pretty good job for Randy. So now into the VIP stand for turn 4. Deep, bringing on the power. Get across to the left-hand side here and then swing it in to the right. And don't upshift immediately. Upshift once you get the bike level, or don't bother at all and just brake into the left-hander for the parabolica section of the interior. But this is a rather relaxed penultimate lap, so why not hit that subscribe button? Look at it nice onto the screen, nice and gentle, just welcoming and embracing. But no, seriously, it does help out the channel, so I would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. And of course, hit the like button once you're down there as well, because you're not that far away. It does help the video, it really does. So, exiting the chicane of death, we are safe. Randy, no! Gabor Talmashi! He has gone down. Talmashi will not be on the podium. That was going to be brilliant. Oh, that's a shame. He's still there in 5th. Anything could happen. But look how separated that graphic is there. Someone else went down into the chicane of death there. Look at them in the back of the grid. Oh, wow, they've had a nightmare. They've had an absolute shocker. I think everyone has who's entered that corner this time in this video. Good consistent lap times coming in though. All into the 136s, deviation around 6/10. Yeah, I can live with that. Not too bad. Not too shabby, but I dare say so myself. But on to the final lap. Depunier in 2nd as we escape the Lani corner. Mika Kallio in 3rd. That's another unlikely podium for the ice-cold Finn. Of course, they're minus 36 degrees. He's charging. He's approaching. Could he get on the podium with the Pramac Ducati team? Onto the brakes we go then for the final time of asking into the interior section. Little bit deep, but no, I think it's good. It looked a little bit misleading. I thought I was going to wide, but there, oh no. I was on my fastest lap there. I was really pushing to try and get the fastest lap. Although I still have it from earlier on with a 136.016. But it would have been nice to end on a high. Now, will that top 8 be the same top 8 upon the conclusion of this lap? They're entering the chicane of death now. Kallio, Lorenzo down. Oh, no! I was going to say that meant that Talmashi could have finished on the podium. But what the hell has happened there? Kallio is somehow still finishing in 3rd, with Nico Canepa, his teammate, down in 4th. Unbelievable. No words, but guys and gals, Melandri has done it. We win here in Estoril. We win and we take 25 points for the 2009 championship. So the end results are as follows. Melandri wins with Depunier in 2nd, with Mika Kallio in 3rd place. Behind him, his teammate just 0.4 of a second behind. So then guys, let's conclude by taking a look at the championship standings, and Melandri is now 24 points clear from Stoner. Randy Depunier moves up to 3rd place in the championship with 74 points behind, but this means we can win the championship next time out in Sepang. Thanks for watching guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, it does help out the channel and it keeps you inundated with great bike content. Thanks for watching guys, see you tomorrow for more DrAce videos. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.